You want to talk skill? Rotiko and I took down a huge machine at the hunting grounds.
That's nice. What's good, YouTube? Glad Performer here, back again once again. And today, people, we are here for, and I can confirm this, episode 40 of our Let's Play of Horizon Forbidden West. In today's episode, we have travelled all the way here to Saltbite in order to just check up on a quest that we accrued while talking to the Hunter Recon, the scout near the base, incidentally. This was during my back and forth between there and
Be always
other
vigilant.
rumor people in order to discover more things for us to do. So we're gonna have an explore of Saltbite and see where that leads us. If you like what you see here today, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the bell to get notified of more content coming your way. Make sure you share with your family and your friends. And please hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know how you're feeling about the series. Give me some things to talk about. And I'm going to start doing some more questions of the day, because I haven't done that in a while. So let's have a look around the settlement of Saltbite. First of all, let's see what kind of weapons we can buy here. So we have the Eventide Rope Caster. And then we have the Iron Eater Shredder Gauntlet. Both meh. Both meh things.
Next time, come willing to trade.
There should be a signal.
Whoa! You do that everywhere
Outlander.
you go?
Sorry. Will you trade
Well,
today?
I guess we can use it for storage. That doesn't make you eligible for a discount.
It's good to know that I can do things around town and people just won't sit there and accept that I've done it. If I remember correctly, this should be a black box.
And shut down engines 1 and 2. You gonna pass me that bottle?
You really think these soldiers can hold back those combat machines?
Well, this was always gonna be a one-way trip, so I guess they're gonna have to. To enduring victory?
To Zero Dawn, whatever the hell it is.
Oh, well, any chance it's an ice machine? This drink's warm.
Okay, I actually wanted to...
I guess everyone found their own way to deal with the end.
Cool.
There's another
seagull
locator
feather.
beacon on the same frequency.
Where's that? Oh, there's one. There's another. Okie dokie. Cool. So, minor detour to find that black box. I'm gonna have to go around and get a lot of seagulls in between episodes. So, don't have weapons that we want. What's down this side? So we found
Come on
another
then! No one's up for a game of strike?
machine strike player for me to go and beat up here. I think that's it. Some of the smaller settlements don't have a lot, in all fairness. I wonder what, this was clearly a plane crash site, but what else was here?
Honor
There must be
and
something
strength.
else here why they built the settlement here.
Your enemy is mine.
Red hair, keen eye, big spear. Those ingredients mean a Nora warrior.
What you said about your food making a soldier stronger, do you believe that?
You think soldiers are the only ones with skills? Blades aren't just for war. Slice up the right ingredients and you'll be stronger in the field. With the correct preparation.
Okay.
Your friend doesn't seem convinced by your claims.
The people here would stick their heads in the ground and drill out their dinners like grazers if they could. But I'm convinced if I show Hakata here, if I show any of them the benefits, then the others will come around.
This meal can make me stronger?
Stronger, healthier, more resistant. There are all sorts of benefits depending on how I prepare it. You vary your diet, you benefit from the different properties of the food. Look at the Oseram. They drink all that beer and come out barrel-shaped. So why is it so hard to believe that food can change you in other ways?
Fair enough.
What ingredients do you need?
Some bird meat and a little mystery ingredient.
If it stays a mystery, I won't be able to get it for you.
Wild bird's eggs. These soldiers won't touch them. They claim warriors only eat meat. But a true warrior takes every advantage.
That's cool.
I'll get you those ingredients.
See, Hakata? True soldiers aren't cowards in the kitchen. You can get the eggs from the island in Desert's Tier, the lake just outside the walls. As for the meat, plenty of birds feed in the grasses around the shores. Bring the ingredients back here, and you'll get that meal for free.
Yo. You know me and free food. Love me some free food. Buddy. Let's do this. Let's go this way round. Oh, they clearly like beating up Snapmaws. And there's some Snapmaws outside of the village that I might have to take care of so they don't start bugging me. Let's get those eggs. It's been a while since I've taken a swim. Green shine cluster. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be more green shine underneath the water, so I'll do that in my own time. Haven't really needed a lot of green shine so far. Just be careful what weapons we upgrade.
There should be goose eggs on this island, if I can find the nests. That's one.
Let's hope we can find some geese. Yes!
That wide maw won't make things easy.
That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Can I do this without fighting the wide maw? Probably not.
There must be another nest. Fire's not gonna help here.
Oh, I thought I dodged that. Let's use our new
I better find those eggs.
Haha! In your mouth. And level 41.
That's another egg.
Oh. So sticky.
I can turn this around.
Oh
dogs.
no!
They must be here to scrap the wide maw. I better hope they don't try and scrap me.
Oof, Jesus. That hurt. Can I make the shot in midair? Skadoosh. Sit down. Sit down. But I want to get the beak, which is kind of bad, but I don't think I need them.
Got one.
Okay, so...
Could look around with my focus.
Missed it. There's stuff just off. And some more green shine. Sorry, minor detour. I saw it, so I have to go get it before I forget. Probably should start taking notes again. That green shine is so very obvious. I have to go get it. And there's wide walls right there. Another green shine chunk. Oh, cluster, sorry. I have to say things are the right give things the right names. I have a feeling this area wasn't filled with water originally. Oh, well, no, because the biosphere heated up and dried up most of the water that was on small bodies of water. No, presumably it dried up small bodies
That's as
of
clean
water.
as I'm gonna get out here.
No, I think the last one's on the next island.
Maybe there's a nest on that smaller island.
Anyway, that was not a jump you needed to make. That one was the one you needed to make. There we go. Did I land? Oh no. Let's see. I landed this thing on the nest. The nest should no longer exist.
That's all the eggs. Time to get back to Saltbite.
I see anything else around here? Oh, the green shine cluster. They're looking in the right direction. Yes. It's so nice to just swim through triangle water. Some of the swimming I did back when we were near the Karja camp.
I bet this green shine will fetch a price.
I came across a tide ripper and it tried to rip me a new one. And that was not fun. I'm having traumatic flashbacks about it because I just about got away. The thing hit me twice and I was like, oh no, if it hits me one more time, I'm going to die. And he just missed me. And I was like, okay, that was 2 frames of near certain death. So let's go this way around. I think I've been from this side already. That's a crow. I'm getting pretty good at identifying birds by their silhouettes when you scan them. It doesn't mean... Did that one already. Corpse wall. Fairy dog. I need birds, man. Birds.
Shock ammo would come in handy.
Do appreciate the fact that they put... How did you see me from there? Don't mind me. Yeet. Oh, that's not good. Okay, where did its body go? Where did you go? Don't tell me I just shot that thing for no reason. Oh, I lost it. Ugh. That's made me sad now. Never mind. It's okay. Let's return to Saltbite and get this quest over and done with. Desdemona, welcome back.
I have to go on foot from here.
That's totally for. Oh, I was really hoping that was gonna be blue. That's okay.
My strength is yours.
May your enemies fall.
Your blade be bright.
Fakata, be ready. It's time for us to prepare the chef's special.
How did you know I had your ingredients?
Every cook worth their salt can read people as well as they can cuts of meat. Fakata, let us work our magic. May the courage of your stomach bring you victory in battle. We'll be here whenever you desire more delicacies. And your next meal will be on the house.
Yo, thank you.
That's
So,
one.
Hakata,
All right. If that Nora will risk the chef special, I will try it. But if that slime sickens me,
it's your whining that turns stomachs around here, Hakata.
Tell her
But this
again.
meal will put that right. You'll be eating your way to victory.
Those meals could be a real help, but I haven't got room to take one now. I'll have to pick some up later.
That's cool.
Choose your dish.
Can I not? Because I did use one earlier. Spike stalk shells, tackles, things of the 10, salt bite special, low health defense. Actually, that's a good one to have. That's our free meal
Feast,
done.
fight, and flourish.
Of course. Thank you. Cool. So we have nothing to do here. I'm not going to be heading into this area because this is now we're moving towards Sky and Lowland Tenarch territory. It's kind of split down the middle this way. So that's our cue to kind of go back to the base and regroup as well as resupply ourselves. We've done a lot since about episode 15. Yeah, about episode 15. Maybe even before then. But we've got a lot of stuff and we've done a lot of stuff. So this might be the best time for us to kind of slow down, take a break, and then re-examine what we've done so far and our passage forward by returning to the base.
Going down!
So let's check in with the clan first.
Yeah, like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Erend. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it
Good to know
back.
you have sausage fingers.
Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay. Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the Karja. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to my people, and the Tenakth.
I just think my face says it all as is, that's all.
That it does.
It's good to see familiar faces. So let's start with Aaron.
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tenakth rebels, and it also has to do with the Oseram.
Really? That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Karja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
The two of them do have a good history at this point. After Aloy left, and Talana was recruited for the council, or the committee rather, to help restore Meridian after the conflict with Hades, her and Erin got really, really bored. So decided to go and do some stuff while to satiate their boredom, which often involves them between the two of them going and hunting machines. So they've developed quite a relationship as a result.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both. I discovered an Oseram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tenakth rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Dervahl and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tenakth?
Yes.
Well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them.
Well, I could have the Vanguard check Chainscrape and Barren Light, in case they're moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this...
You could scan for other focuses.
And if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of that Prometheus group.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
Let me know if you find any Sons of Prometheus in the Daunt. I'll keep scouting those rebel camps.
Be careful.
No problem.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. With cheese. And some sauce.
I like it already.
Of course, Aaron would like the same
Wow,
pizza.
this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course.
Not questioning
You guys
that, am
reading
I?
something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Unless we find a way to get the other sub-functions back from them.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
So let's talk to Zoe.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all this. No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
You called yourself a grave singer.
Let's learn a little bit more about Zoe.
What does that mean?
To all living things an end must come. It is my task to ease the passage. I try to bring comfort and sing of the renewal that death sows the way for.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy. Seeing your people suffer while the Karja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back. But the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Karja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Karja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through.
Yo, this is a deep
What happened
story.
next was not something I like to remember.
Okay, but you got
When
a
all the
quote from me
dust
now.
and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvest passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own. Then you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Okay. So we'll talk more about her Ataru past
Sounds like
later.
you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress. I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids. But Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah, her whole family died.
She's one of the good ones. Trust me. So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes, she was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and The heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you. Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
He can be loud. He's great, though.
You've been getting to know Erend?
Of course. In this case.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected, and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear.
Cool.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
Fair enough.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
Still doesn't make any sense, but we'll figure that out later.
Right, I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then. Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
I'm not going to do that yet.
It looks like one of the Utaru's land gods. Like the one we killed in the sacred cave. I'm not sure I'll ever fully understand, but seeing something that represents life and prosperity turned into a weapon, it couldn't have been easy for Zoe.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look funny?
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Guess they didn't move around as much.
It's a shuttle. Like the one I blew up at Far Zenith's launch facility. Varl seemed pretty interested in space travel. I guess he wanted a keepsake.
It's a hologram, so it's not that bad.
Where have I seen this before?
So a lot of things have opened up as a result of our journeys in and around.
Huh. Looks like Erend made himself at home.
It's pretty nice.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
I don't think this stuff should be floating, but... This is Aloy's room. Let's check out this focus.
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it.
Or...
There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone huntress had been raiding Regalla's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people, and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again.
For a second
I'm gonna put a
time.
stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first, I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing. Huh.
Definitely think.
Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
The game is afoot, Silence.
This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Yeah.
Regala's attack at the embassy. The marshals ambushed and surrounded, killed one by one. Reminds me of the massacre at the Proving. Back in the Sacred Lands.
Oh, that's a dark thought I didn't want
so
today.
Many lives wasted. And for what? My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. I wish he was here.
Me too.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat Far Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud.
I just think she talks a lot.
You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also crank out a whole army.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Oh. There they are. Let's go and fabricate these overrides. So that's Bellowbacks, Plowhorns, Ravagers, Skydrifters, and then we just got Rollerbacks and Snapmaws to do. But we're doing pretty good so far. With 2 cauldrons down, we've got 2 more left. Okay, last thing before we
Wait. Where did that file go?
Cool. Let's go across the forecourt again. Are we looking on time? Oh, this will take too long. I'm going to save it till the next episode. It's nice to return to the base. It's been a while. It's been like a whole 20 episodes. Or more since we've been here. But in the next episode, we're going to deposit Poseidon and then get our next quest over and done with. If you liked what you saw here today, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that bell to get notified of more content coming your way. Ring the bell to get... I just said that, duh. Share with your family and your friends. And please make sure you hit me up in the comments section below.
Well, they didn't have 2 left feet, like I do.
I could teach you.
Don't tempt me.
By the forge, find an inn and leave me alone.
Oh god, I know how you feel, bro. I've been your boy Laniel, so now I'll catch you cats later.